Hi, everyone. Just wanted to, I feel bad I haven't shown my face live per se, let you hear my voice. And so I thought it was time for that. It's just a quick check-in, again, give you kind of heads up where we're all going. I think I told you just from the beginning, this course has kind of been redesigned and we combined two courses into one. So, this is the first time teaching it, and so I'm actively trying to get content up. So I am working behind the scenes, gathering content to get the next modules up. I know a big concern of mine from the get-go was pacing. So I know in our calendar said that we would be discussing principles, course design principles, and I am going to try to get into that more this week, though I just kind of realize it's probably hard to focus on course design principles when you're actively focusing on your paper. So, that's probably, if you give me feedback, let me know how you think that is, or have you been reading ahead and trying to get your fingers into course design? And, I'm probably going to need to change the pacing a little bit in this course. So please always feel free to give me feedback. I feel like we're colleagues and I'm just really here to facilitate your learning and try to, just get you a little bit more technology savvy and comfortable. And as most all advanced practice graduate level nurses are, we're going to be teaching online if you're not already. So that's the purpose of this course, is really to help you get comfortable jumping in and teaching online and get familiar with technology that's out there. So speaking of technology that's out there, and that's why I kind of said, let's step it up a notch. As you can see on the screen here, we are going to start implementing VoiceThread. Now you have discussion posts that are more formal posts, and those will still be the typical kind of like, little mini papers and need to be APA and all that stuff. But we also have, if you've looked at it, a fair amount of feedback discussion posts, and so I want that to be a little less formal and a little bit more kind of real and personable. And another goal of mine is that I believe when you teach online, you've got to have this kind of, be able to, talk to a camera kind of thing and just come across personal. We're going to be getting into creating a community and instructor presence and things like that. And I think the biggest positive feedback I always get are these little videos, kind of touching base videos. So with that being said, we're going to start using VoiceThread to do our less formal discussion posts. And I know I might be a little bit behind the curve, but I'm hoping that actually this week we will jump into it. So I know for your literature log, it says, post in the discussion board and then give feedback. What I like us to do is post that actually in a VoiceThread and give feedback in the VoiceThread. So I see that about 3 of you, I believe, have already been in VoiceThread, and I think a couple of you, I can see that you have some activity from the past, because I've put you in as an organizational account. I have an instructor account and see you actually as students. I can see a little bit more. So I know we have a variety of comfort level. So if you have not joined VoiceThread, please do. It's free. There is no cost to you. I had a small instructor cost, and I'll share that with you a little later. So it might be something to think about if your organization doesn't have it. It was very reasonable. Actually, why not share it with you now? It was $100 to have an educator, a single licensed educator, educational account, which allows for 50 students to be managed. So I thought that was pretty good. And then actually, you just pay like $2 more if you had more students. So I decided to go ahead and do that, and I believe I'm going to get reimbursed. But anyway, if not, I know $100 here and there does add up, but I felt that was very economical and reasonable considering different things that are out there. So please do. I'm going to walk you through a couple things that I want you to get familiar with by Wednesday. Or, really our responses, I've given us about a week to give responses back. So if we can, get this done within the next week, that would be great. So for those who have not signed up yet, you're going to click on this VoiceThread link here. The other thing I want to let you guys know too is that VoiceThread actually has a lot of research data now behind it as being a very effective online tool to increase engagement, enhance that community building, instructor presence, student interaction, all that kind of thing. And VoiceThread has been around a while now, and they've really tweaked it. My cohort, being cohort 1, we did use it actually in the summer, our first summer in a course, and that's going on, 4.5 years now almost, or about 4 years. So, and it was a bit clunky back then. They have made great improvements. So that's why I was willing to invest in it. Because I think the improvements they've made are awesome, and it should be easier to use. So, like usual, just click on register. Unless you already have an account, it's pretty straightforward. As you can see, my email there, but you'll create your own email, password. I don't care which email you use, whether you want to use your work email, a personal email, or my, wesca.edu. It doesn't matter. And any voice threads you keep once we're done with this, or create once you're done with it, stays with you too, because there is a free basic account. So you're basically signing up for a basic account. I have a pro level account, and then I can manage you. So I was going to just show you that once you sign in, you will not have this functionality, but I just wanted to let you know that I can see you, and then you can see that I'm pro level and everybody else is basic. Okay. So, and then what happens is, I also am assigning you to groups. So once you, sign in, your home should look like this. Now this is my home. And actually you see here, group 2, module 2 discussion, Breckfield. These are the ones that I created back when I was a student with, like you guys. So mine are still there from 4 years ago. You might not have these sitting right there in front of you, but they're actually right here under tutorial. Okay. So you could also click tutorial and they're there. I just wanted to, I was trying to put them more in, right in front of me. Now, the other thing you're going to see, so this is like your home screen. Okay. These are yours, but I'm putting everybody in a group. So if you actually go into the group, this is a secured group. And so as you can see, and yours should look the same because I put all 4 of these things in the group. And really what I want you to do is I want you to go through all 4 of these voice threads. They're very short, just each a couple minutes. So if you're not familiar with voice thread, creating is your basic. We're going to create. We're always going to share. You always have to share. You have to share into the group. It doesn't automatically get put in there. So like my home page, if I were to create a voice thread, it would just be here, but then I would have to share it. And the cool thing is you can actually drag and drop. So I can click that, drag and drop into there. So I'm sharing it. And now when I go into my group, you can see, oh, it's not there. That's still my home page. You'll know it's the group also because I created a header. So when you see this green header here with the name, you know you're within the group, and see there is now. So how you'll be starting is you'll start a thread, you'll share it with everyone, and then we will comment. And so what I'm hoping is that share your lit log however you feel. If you want to just upload a document, just a blank screen, talk about it, turn it into a short little PowerPoint, but somehow share your lit log so that people can give you feedback. And we're going to just walk through this process. I'm really you're my guinea pigs. And we'll see how this goes. But that's what I'm trying to impress upon you guys also is that's important for online teaching. Willing, to take a risk, when you want to be cutting edge with technology and try new technology, you gotta, it really is trial and error. And again, I think at this level, being the doctoral level, it's okay. I'm hoping you guys, I'm being very transparent and honest, that it's okay that we do some trial and error. I believe there's a learning process. That's kind of the point of this class. You have trial and error in all your other classes too, by writing papers and doing projects and getting feedback. Here, this is actually more of a, a hands-on process. And so we're going to trial and error figuring out how to create voice threads and share them and comment. By the end of this week, please sign up for VoiceThread. And then for me to know that you're in there and that you've just kind of successfully done it, if you're ready to jump in and do your lit log, great. If you're not, I can also see who's viewed these. Voice threads have been viewed this many times. So when you view them, I can actually see that you viewed them. And if you want to quick create a little one, which I'm going to do next so that you guys can leave comments on it to practice also. And you can remove, if I accidentally shared one, I'm going to remove that so that one's no longer in there, in that group. What else do I want to tell you? I think that's it. I just wanted to get you guys understand what we're going to be doing with VoiceThread. Again, it's more for the informal discussion posts that we have related to projects and giving feedback. And so what you'll be doing is sharing. And I do have it set that you should get an email, or all of us will get emails when anybody shares something. So we'll know when it's there and we need to go in and comment. I believe I set it to that setting, and that's what the facts file says will happen. So hopefully that indeed does happen. Please let me know if you have any questions. Have a good week, and be looking forward to a voice thread of mine that I'm going to put up so we can practice commenting before you do your lit log if you prefer. Take care. Bye.